A new week has started for the crypto world, and in today's video we are going to take a closer look at the charts of Bitcoin on the weekly time frame, on the daily time frame, on the 4-hourly time frame, and also we are going to look out at the Wyckoff distribution model. What are the key levels of support that Bitcoin needs to treat in this week, and where we could head possibly in the coming weeks? This and much more in today's video.
Subscribe to watch more videos like this.
Hello friends, my name is Soham and I welcome you to Crypto Bulls Club, your one-stop destination for all the technical analysis and news from the world of cryptocurrencies. If you are new, make sure you hit the subscribe button and press the bell icon. This will notify you with all the new videos that we release, and we release new videos every day. Also, if you'd like to discuss about Bitcoin or any other cryptocurrencies, head over to Telegram and join our family. The link for that is given in the descriptions below as well as in the pinned comments. Now, let's jump on to the Bitcoin charts. So currently we are on the Bitcoin US dollar weekly chart, and I have pulled out the line graph here so that I will be able to show you the support very clearly. So major support for Bitcoin currently is at the level of around $32,000. Okay, if we are able to treat this as a support and then get a bounce from it, that is well and good. Otherwise, if we break down from it, the next level of support is down here at about $18,000. Okay, so this is something that Bitcoin needs to treat very well in the coming weeks as well. Also, as we have discussed in our earlier videos, that Bitcoin is currently on the last leg of the EMA ribbon, right? So if we just pull out the EMA ribbon, let me first change it to candles. Let me now get the EMA ribbon right here and you'll understand what I was talking to you about. So here is the EMA ribbon, and as I have mentioned in the last video that the last leg of the EMA ribbon is currently at about $32,700, right? And if Bitcoin goes below this, then probably we are in a lot of trouble. Okay, so this is the thing that Bitcoin needs to hold on for and close above in a weekly time frame. Also on the weekly time frame, what we are going to take a closer look is the NVT that we have. So let's get that quickly. So we have got the NVT right here, and the NVT is still in white, meaning the momentum is yet not back into the market. Okay, so how we see at the NVT is basically we need to change from white to red. If you're continuing in white, that's okay. If you're continuing in red, that is also fine. But the change from red to white is something that we don't like to see. As you can see here, we changed from red to white in the week of 3rd of May, and we got this massive correction from about $60,000 all the way down to about $30,000 or so, and then we have been continuing in this white. But if we get a change over to red, then it will indicate a change in the momentum in the market as well. Next, we are going to take a closer look at the stochastic RSI, and let's see where it is lying currently. So the stochastic RSI is currently at almost about 1. Okay, it is almost at about 1. It's at 1.5 currently, and it's almost bottomed out. So what does this mean? This means that it either may move sideways and Bitcoin may come down further, or if the blue line crosses over the red line, then we might see some momentum back on the weekly charts as well. Now let's go to the Bitcoin daily chart and see what we have in store there. So on the Bitcoin daily chart, the first thing that we like to see here is this support that we are holding currently, and next we'll pull out the moving averages and see how we are performing against them. So currently we are holding the 20-day simple moving average as a resistance. As you can see here, multiple number of times we tried breaking above it, got rejected, came down again, we tested above it, stayed there for a couple of days, then again got rejected, then again we moved up, and since then we have been treating this as resistance. It was just yesterday that we went above it, but then again we immediately got rejected. Now, one of the things of concern to me currently is that the 20-day SMA, which is currently at about 34,550, is actually moving down. So what it actually means is we might test the lower levels and get rejected from there, and if we get rejected from the 20-day SMA at the lower levels of 33,000 or so, then holding this level of 29,000 could be a big challenge for us. So this is something that we need to definitely keep an eye on. If we are able to break above the 20-day, then the 50-day would act as a resistance. Breaking above which the 200-day will act as a resistance as well. Now let's quickly get the Fibonacci retracement and find where our key levels of support and resistances are currently. So on the daily chart, we are at a very critical level of support, as we can see right here, the critical level of 61.8%, which is at 33,634. So we are just above it currently, but it is important for Bitcoin to hold on to this level for today so that it does not break through, because if it breaks through, the next level of support is down at about $32,800. So this is something that is very crucial for us. Also, one of the things of concern to me is the decline in volume. So if we just pull out the trend line, so yeah, so we have been having this decline in volume for quite some time. So this is a concern to me, and if we get any breakout of any particular pattern and if we are not getting the support from volume, then it means that it could very well be a fake out and we may just come down. We'll go to the 4-hourly chart and I'll explain to you what exactly do I mean. So we are currently on the Bitcoin 4 hours chart, and as I was mentioning to you earlier as well, that whenever we get a breakout, if that breakout is not getting supported by the volume, then there are chances of a fake out as well. So like we saw here, we got a breakout above the resistance of the 100 period, and then we broke and we reached the 200 period simple moving average as well, wherein we got rejected and we came down. Why was this? This was basically powered by the declining volume. If the volume would have been higher, we could have easily broken above the 200 period simple moving average as well. But since there is no volume, and since the 200 period moving average has been acting as a strong resistance for quite some time, like it acted as a resistance here, it acted as a resistance right back here as well. So we got rejected once more and we are back onto this level of about $33,600. Now, one of the other important things that I am noticing right now on this chart is a kind of a double top pattern. Okay, so this is a sort of a double top pattern that we are seeing over here. So if this breaks out, this could be our neckline, and what could be our target to the downside. If we break down, let's measure the height from the neckline. So yeah, this is the height that we have got. We'll place it right where a breakout might happen. So let's assume the breakout happens in the next 4 hours or so, and our target for this could very well be at around $29,000. So this is something that we definitely want to keep in mind and keep an eye on, because if we get rejected by this line, then probably $29,000 is on the cards and a possible short option could be open. Now for our premium members, they have already opened a short position back at about $34,500 approximately, and we are currently doing pretty well. So if you want to be a premium member, feel free to reach out to me on Telegram. My Telegram is given in the pinned comments. Now I'll move on to a very important chart that a lot of people have been talking about and has been requested by our community members, and that is the Wyckoff distribution. Now the Wyckoff distribution, here I have plotted the Wyckoff distribution, and the Wyckoff distribution is actually a theory which was presented by Wyckoff. If you want a detailed video on this, then of course you can let me know by commenting below and I'll make a detailed video on it as well. So this is the Wyckoff accumulation phase which we have measured here, and we have taken the 4 hours chart here as well. So people are asking me, are we still in this Wyckoff pattern? According to me, what I see here, we are right at the bottom. If we do not get a bounce from this region of $33,500 approximately, then I believe we might see a decline of this Wyckoff pattern as well. Okay, mind you, all these patterns are retrofitted into the charts. This was proposed a long time back, but people tend to find ways on how to fit certain patterns onto the charts. It may or may not follow that particular pattern, but for me, my job is to present to you whatever I come across. If I feel this is interesting and should be shared with you guys, then definitely I share it. And if you come across anything that you want me to do analysis on, do comment below and let me know what are the things that you would like me to cover in the upcoming videos as well. So according to me, the Wyckoff distribution is still on. We might still see levels of $42,000, $43,000, which will act as a strong resistance. But for that to happen, we need very, very, very good volume. If we do not get the volume, then we might be in trouble. Okay, and if you want to short Bitcoin, then probably you might be looking at making some money, right? Now, one of the other things that was requested from our family members was a comparison of the 2013, 2017 and 2021 market cycle. So I have already made a video on it. You can click the icon above my head and you can watch it video. But very quickly, I'll just touch base on how these three market cycles are different and how specifically 2020, 2021 is different from the 2017 market cycle. So for that, what I'll do is I'll pull out the bull market support band, that is the 21-week EMA and the 20-week SMA, right? So we have got that. So currently, as we can see, right from October or September of 2020, we went on a stretch of about 6 or 7 months without testing this bull market support band or the 20-week and the 21-week SMA and EMA. But the time when we tested it, we fell through it. Okay, but if we just look back onto the 2017 market cycle, what we can see over here is we tested the bull market support band quite regularly. Okay, once we came above it back in 2015 October, we tested it very, very regularly. Okay, we tested it in February 2016, then again we tested it in May 2016, and we continued this continuous test of the 20-week SMA, and we continued to jump north. The only time we fell below it was once we had the peak and we came below, and it was the beginning of the bear market. Now this is considered to be a very, very healthy pattern. Okay, now if we go to the 2013 market cycle, we will find similarities with the current market cycle, right? And people wanted to know what is the timeline that we can expect this particular cool-off period or small bear market to last. So for that, what we'll do is first we'll see the similarities with the 2013 market cycle. In 2013 also, as we can see, from approximately October 2012 all the way up to April 2013, that is approximately 6 months, we did not test the bull market support band. Similarities with 2021 as well, isn't it? Then we tested it and we came below it. Another similarity. Now, what is the time that we took to reach the previous all-time high? Let's do a quick measurement of that. So what we'll do is we'll measure the date here. So from this week of 8th of April 2013, we crossed that in about the week of 4th of November 2013, and that was approximately 210 days. 210 days means 7 months approximately. That is what we took in 2013 to reach the previous all-time high. Now, if we are to assume that, okay, we are repeating the 2013 cycle once more, what we can expect in 2021. Personally speaking, I am expecting a minimum of 6 months. Why do I say a minimum of 6 months? Is because from 2013 to 2021, the market cycle of Bitcoin has grown in tens of multiples, right? The market capital has grown to trillions of dollars approximately, and of course, there has been a lot of institutions that are involved now as compared to 2013. So moving a big elephant as compared to a small, maybe a cat or a dog, is much more difficult, right? Bitcoin back in 2013 was a small cat or a small dog. Now it has become a big elephant. Moving a big elephant will definitely take longer, right? So what I'm expecting currently is a time of approximately 6 months minimum to reach our previous all-time highs from the time we had done it. So how much time have we taken so far? So we are just in the 12th week. Okay, so I am assuming it will take minimum of 6 months, that is 180 days. Let's see where the 180 days comes to. The 180 days approximately comes to about the week of 11th of October 2021. So I strongly believe that minimum till October, okay, that we might not see the previous all-time high of 65,000. It can take even longer. According to me, it may take anywhere between 6 to 12 months. If we consider the 12 months period, then probably that would mean that we are approximately at about July or April 2022. So that is something that I have in mind. From October to about May or June 2022, that is when we might see the previous all-time high of $65,000. Now, very quickly, I wanted to touch base on the fear and greed index right here. So the fear and greed index is currently at about 29, which is in fear, but yeah, we have increased. So if we just scroll below, we will be able to see right here that the level of 20 has been acting as a very strong support right here. Okay, as we can see, 20 has been acting as a strong support. However, we are seeing good resistance at around the level of 28 or 29. So yesterday, that was on 5th of July, our fear and greed index was at 29. Obviously, we got a rejection and this will come down. What is the next level of support that we have below 20? It is at 10. Okay, so we have tested 10 quite a number of times in the last month of June. If we break below it, then obviously that could prove to be a devastation for Bitcoin price in the short term. But in the long term, if you want to accumulate more and more Bitcoin, these are wonderful times. Again, none of this is financial advice. You need to do your own research before you invest. So that's pretty much it about this update from the Bitcoin charts. If you like the video, please subscribe to our YouTube channel, share this video with your friends and family, give them the opportunity to learn about Bitcoin. Cryptocurrency have the power to change your lives. So you gotta give and spread the word among as many people as possible. Okay, and also if you have any doubts, please make sure you follow us on Telegram. Join us on our Telegram channel. The link for that is given in the description below. If you want to speak to me directly, my Telegram is given on the pinned comments as well. Also make sure you join us on Twitter, because that is where we keep you up to date from all the real-time happenings. Now, after this crash that we had today, we tweeted about a bullish divergence on the Bitcoin 4-hour chart and we got this pump as well. So Twitter is the space where we keep you up to date from all the real-time happenings. So make sure you subscribe, or rather follow us on Twitter as well. So that's pretty much it about this video. Thank you for watching. Stay blessed, stay happy, take very good care of yourself. Bye bye for now.